you're going to get back your folder. Remember that your folder has all the shapes that you cut out last class. You need to have at least 6 colors, and that includes black as well. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're welcome to do more than 6 if you would like. That's fine with me. But if you just want to stop at 6, that's fine too. Remember that we were working from dark to light. So you see mine went from pink to purple to a very light blue. After you have all your shapes cut out, some of you are already this far, I'm going to set my folder off to the side and I'm ready to begin to start gluing these. I'm going to get one white sheet of paper off of the supply table and I'm going to put my name on the back. Mr. Calvert, and you are my 3, or whatever class you're in. Flip it over, and when we go to glue these down, we are going to start with the biggest shape. Please make sure that your shapes are in order. Alright, because when we go to glue these down, if you put glue on the wrong side, and you go to glue it down, it's not going to make sense. So I like to have mine all set up already how they need to be. I'm going to set it off to the side, and this is my largest shape. So I'm going to glue some pieces of cardboard onto the back of this. Just a little bit of glue, like that. I'm going to glue it around the edges. You don't want that cardboard to hang too far off your paper. Otherwise you're going to see it and it's not going to look very good. I'm leaving a little bit of space between them, that's fine. And you might need to put 1 or 2 in the center depending on if you have a big gap or not. Alright, so I've got some cardboard glued around the edges and 1 in the center as well. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue. You might need to hold the cardboard as you put some glue, otherwise they might move. And now I can carefully flip this over and glue it down however I would like. So you can see how my shape is. Now I'm going to take my next one. Remember to make sure that you're gluing on the right side of it. You turn it. That looks not correct to me. There we go. So make sure you're going to glue on the right side. So if it fits like this, I need to flip it over so I know where my back side is. You're going to repeat this over and over and over until you go from the lightest color all the way to your black. And these are just going to keep getting glued on top of each other. When I'm ready to glue this on top, I need to remember to be very gentle. That way I don't tear it or I don't tear the color underneath it. I'm gluing it right on top. Sure that you can see some of that outline around the edges of it. And you got to do this with every color. Once again, double check to make sure that your shape is going the right direction. This does not fit. I need to flip it around so I can find the direction it's supposed to go. Alright, looks like it goes like this. Flip it over so I'm gluing on the back side. When you get to the smaller or the smallest shapes, you're going to realize that it starts to get harder to fit some of these cardboard pieces in there. Once again, make sure that you're not putting any cardboard over the edge of your shape. You don't want to see that cardboard on your final artwork. Flip it over, and now I am finished. You can see it goes from dark all the way to light. Each layer has cardboard between it. So you can see my artwork actually pops off of my paper a little bit. That is different than 1010's artwork. We saw that his looks like it goes in. It's actually still just a 2D painting though. Ours will actually physically be 3D because it pops off of our paper a bit. So it's a little bit different, but it still gives the same idea of what 1010 was working towards. Alright, so when you're done, this goes on the drying rack. Then you need to clean up after yourself. Remember that first thing you finish cutting out your shapes. If you're not done, if you need help, let me know. Then you're starting with your largest shape and you're gluing that down using cardboard pieces on the back. Work your way up to the smallest shape. Please make sure that you're gluing your shapes down on the right direction. If not, you'll have to peel them off and try again.